One of my new favorite things to do is putting plants that have similar care into one pot. You know, out in the garden or when you're making arrangements for your hanging baskets or flower boxes, you do one thriller, one filler, and one spiller. I think I'm gonna start doing that with my house plants so that I can clear up some prime real estate and just have like a really nice showstopper. I'm gonna get started with this Goldie Eye. I think it's Philodendron Goldie Eye. I have an El Choco Red. So these will get like nice big velvety leaves. So these are gonna be more thrillers. There's gonna be thrillers in the pot. These have those kind of like stringy, not stringy, but like very thin petioles with like a nice big leaf, but still dainty, if that makes sense. I think when these guys start growing together, it'll be a nice contrast, but still compatible. This is going to be my filler. This is the variegated Epiprimnum giganteum. I think the color of it is stunning. I think it will be contrast to these guys. I think that'll look good. And then this is still kind of filler slash spiller. So it's a philodendron, I don't know how to say it, Holtonianum. Don't know. But it has these nice long strappy leaves. So as they get nice and strappy and long, it's going to look like a spiller, but still being a filler and a thriller. If that makes sense. I think all these in one pot, I don't know if I'll be able to top it, but I'm going to see what happens. These all have the same care. I'm also going to throw Picket in it because El Choco, Goldie Eye, and I think this philodendron can all attach to it. And I think that will also make it quite the specimen. Specimens? Quite the specimens. So, let's do it. I'm going to start with this. I think this is 2 foot. 2 foot. And this is 3 4-inch pots and maybe like 1 3-inch pot. I think they all fit in a 6-inch pot. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of take them out of their pots and see what we're working with. This guy has the biggest root system, so I think I'm going to put him in first. And I'm going to attach these all separately, so I'm going to have quite a few strips going around this, and that's really okay. I want them to just grow at their own rate. I don't want anybody to feel... And when you're attaching to this, it will be quite tricky to put them all together on one pole and put them exactly how you want them all together. It's just not feasible. It's just going to take some time. I have my Velcro strips that I like to use. This is Velcro brand. You can get it at Lowe's. I like to cut it around to see. I like to place it around, cut it however long I need, and then I cut it again to get the most bang for your buck. I don't know if you can buy thinner one of these. I guess I never have looked. Also, using my Fiskars is probably not a good idea. That's okay. I bought one of those little files for it. I should probably like file it to make them sharp again. I tell you what, I've actually bought quite a few cheap little snippers. Fiskars is where it's at. Anyway. These are 2. I have 4 plants, so I'm probably going to need a couple more. I'm going to do that now so I don't have to do it later in the middle of trying to attach them. So I have my Picket. I'm going to attach Goldie Eye first. Do you see what I mean? Like loosely attach. I'm perfectly okay with that. So it still gives them a little space to grow and not so confined in if it were like pressed up against it. Next, this guy, El Choco Red. This will grow up this pole, but I'm not seeing where the stem will. I think we'll put it in this way and maybe do these 3 leaves attached. Okay, so I am going to unattach this one. This El Choco Red, I want stuck against this pole. So I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna unattach this guy. Unattach that. And then put this one in here to be attached to the pole. And it's gonna look a little weird right now, and that's okay. Trying to weave it. There we go. Okay. El Choco is attached. So that is that. This one I'm going to put back in here. I don't even know if I actually even need to attach this. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Trying to ponder. I think I'm gonna remove more of the soil from here. Because the way it's going, I think I want these guys to be right next to each other. So I'm gonna gently try to remove what I have on here without kind of like ruining the roots. Because I think these both will be nice thrillers. So I want them kind of like parallel to each other. Okay, that's what we're working with. I'm gonna try to scooch this guy over and then put this guy in here. I wanna be aware of this. Yes, very nice, very nice. So then I'm going to attach this guy, again, loosely to the pole. Kind of just loose in there, living its best life. This leaf right here, that guy's facing the wrong way. It's okay. I'm going to put it, a light is going to be right here in front of it, and they will move their leaves towards the light. Same with this Goldie Eye. All those leaves are going to go towards the light. That's the goal. So I think I'm just going to put these guys in the front here. I'm just going to leave that little stick in there. You see it? I'm just going to leave that on there. It's not really doing anything. Kind of make one in front of the other. Just like that. What a collection of plants. The pole is straight. Everybody is in there. That's a showstopper. All these leaves are going to start facing forward, and it is going to be so good. That's really good. Goldie Eye and El Choco are like the thriller, and then the Epiprimnum and this philodendron are both like a filler and a spiller, because they kind of give that effect of like spilling over the side. So I will update in quite a few months what this guy looks like. Thanks so much for being here.